Hello everyone, it's Cassidy and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be an empties video. I've got a shoebox full of stuff that I've been accumulating for quite a while. I think I have an old empties video that I never posted, but I don't remember when I filmed that. So this has been for a few months. Couldn't tell you how long, but I want to get this junk out of my room. It's a new year. I just cleaned out for the rest of my room, so I want to get rid of this as well. If you've never seen an empties video, it's basically just all those products that I've finished, and then I can kind of tell you what I thought about them and actually give like a fair review of everything, so because I actually finished them. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe and give it a big thumbs up. Both those would mean the absolute world to me. And let's get into the video. Cotton pads. These are ones that I get from Costco, or I haven't gotten them in a long time because I feel like I've just had backups for a long time, but I think they're good. They do the job. And I have like the Mighty Patch pore strips for your nose. I don't think these really did that much. I don't know. Like I don't feel like I noticed that big of a difference of my skin before versus after. So I don't think I'll purchase these, but I don't know if I notice much of a difference from any nose pore strip. So 2 deodorants. I use the Old Spice Fiji one. I just think it works a lot better, and men's deodorant just works so much better and it stays on and like lasts so much longer. That's why I always use this one, and I already have one that I'm using since I finished these 2. I do have like a couple women's deodorants that I bought previously that I need to use up, but that one just works so much better. Don't know if this is, oh no, this would be my shampoo from Function of, oh yeah, it says it on this side. I was trying to decide by the color of it. By a Function of Beauty. I really like these ones. I've used them for, I don't even know how long now. Probably 5 years now, and I just think they're like the best shampoo and conditioner that I've ever used. Right now, I'm still trying to work my way through a couple bottles, or just, these are my last bottles, but I'll repurchase it eventually, I believe. Because it's a subscription, I was behind. I don't use it as fast as the subscription wants me to use it, I guess, so. That's why there's only a shampoo also, but I use the conditioner way faster, so that was probably in my last empties. I have this L'Oreal micellar water. By the end of this, I think it was maybe breaking me out a little bit, but I didn't mind it before that. It was like an easy way to take my makeup off. Honestly, I think it mostly broke me out if I just used this and didn't do like my whole skincare routine, like a cleanser after. And most of the time when I used this, it was because I was lazy and I didn't want to do my whole skincare routine. So I think that's when I noticed it breaking me out. I don't know if I'll repurchase this if I ever, like, I like the makeup removers that I have right now, or I'd prefer a cleansing balm before that. So I have some options that I would put ahead of that. Kind of boring. I have vitamin D3. I grabbed a different one by accident last time when I was refilling this, and I prefer these ones, so I'm gonna repurchase these once I'm out of the other one. Okay, I just accidentally kicked the camera, so sorry if it's a different angle. I have another one of the cotton pad things. Let's see what else I have in here. I have this sugar scrub from Rocky Mountain Soap in Blood Orange. I actually quite enjoy this one. I ended up grabbing, before I finished this one, I had grabbed one from Lush that's like an orange one. And one, it does not smell like orange. I don't really enjoy the smell of it or the scent of it. But also it does not exfoliate. This one's definitely a better exfoliator. I might purchase this one again in the future. We'll see. There's just some other ones that I want to try. So I'm gonna try those ones, use them, pick what is my favorite. But this one's always solid, and I do like the scent of it. It's just pretty messy, so that's one thing. Oh, another hair care thing. I have the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Mask in just like a mini travel size. I had this in a little kit for years and I never used it, and then I just used it a few times to use it up, get my use out of it, or get my money out of it, but I honestly think it might have been a Sephora gift or point thing from years ago. It was fine. I don't think I noticed a difference, but to be fair, like I only have a few uses out of this. So, but 2 Bath & Body Works hand sanitizers, cucumber melon and watermelon lemonade. I just got a bigger hand sanitizer from Rocky Mountain Soap instead because it lasts me so much longer than these tiny little ones. So I feel like I'm getting more from my money. Then I have the bump eraser from First Aid Beauty. I remember people talking about this probably 2020, maybe 2021. And I get like these bumps on my arm right here. And so I got it for that because people said it would work. But I don't think it really did anything, to be completely honest. So I just used it up to get my money's worth out of it, you know, the deal. And I'll probably never repurchase that. So all I have is skincare and makeup left. Oh, I remember. I put this in here because I forgot to keep the container, but I have the Mighty Patch pimple patches. I don't think they worked for me. I don't know why I could never get pimple patches to work well enough for me, but I had that. I'm not repurchasing them. I just feel like they never work. Or if I do have pimples, other than the one that I currently have right now, I feel like sometimes the pimples that I do get don't get to the point where those can work, but also I feel like they just don't work even if they're at like the whitehead point, you know. But maybe that's just me, or it seems like it's just me because everyone loves them. Inkey List Salicylic Acid Cleanser. This is my go-to cleanser. It's like a more affordable one from Sephora. I think it's maybe like $10, maybe a little bit more. It lasts me quite a while. It's basic, but basic in the way that I need. Like, cleansers don't have to be that crazy or that fancy because they're on your skin for such a short amount of time. It makes my face feel clean, so that's all I can ask for with my cleanser. Sorry, my posture is so bad. My back just started hurting and that's why I realized. So I already have a new one of this, and I'll continue repurchasing this one because cleanser isn't something that I feel like I need to switch up, or I even want to. Like, no one really talks about like these crazy cleansers, so, and I really like the price on this one, so we'll continue to repurchase that for the foreseeable future. I have the Peter Thomas Roth Firm X Peeling Gel. This is a full size. I've had this for years and years and I use it pretty consistently and it lasts me such a long time. I bought a new one at the last Sephora sale and I haven't even actually started using it because I have a tiny travel size that I bought when I went to Europe in 2022. And I used it when I was on that trip, but I usually only use it like once a week, maybe twice if I have something going on. So it lasts quite a long time. This one lasted me forever and I really, really like it. It's a chemical exfoliant, I guess. I think it's one of the better ones for, I have pretty dry skin and I think this has helped me quite a bit with that. So even though it's really expensive, it lasted me a really long time. I definitely got my use out of the money, so while it hurts in the moment, I don't mind as much using my money on that. I have the Ordinary Niacinamide. I used to like use this religiously and I thought it really helped with my skin, but I'm not so convinced anymore. So I don't know if I'm gonna repurchase it, maybe sometime in the future, but right now I'm not in a hurry because I don't know that it really did anything for my skin, to be completely honest. And I did end up actually just getting rid of the hyaluronic acid. It started leaving like crustiness on my face and it would like pill up on my face if I touched it. I just ended up not even finishing that one and throwing it out. I don't know if that's happened to other people. I have the Tower 28 Daily Rescue Facial Spray. Do I know if this is doing anything for my skin? Either. Not really, but I did enjoy this for some reason. I did like it. I just haven't repurchased it because it's expensive, and I'm trying not to spend a bunch of money on things that I don't need because I don't know if this did anything for my skin, but I did like it. So if I have a bunch of money someday, or maybe a gift card, I would maybe get this again because I'm not against it. It felt really good putting on, and like I did enjoy reaching for it. I just don't know. I don't know. This one I would repurchase. Just 2 more skincare products. I have the Juice Beauty Blemish Clearing Serum. I've used quite a few of these, and I have bought a replacement for this one as well. I just felt like I needed some type of serum-y thing in my routine, and I like this one the best out of what I was using versus like the niacinamide or like when I had the hyaluronic acid. So I decided to grab this one. I originally, again, like this was my not original skincare routine, but when I was really doing well with my skincare routine, it was this niacinamide and hyaluronic acid from The Ordinary, and I thought my skin was like, well, my skin was really nice at that point. I don't know, it didn't work its magic this next time I used it, but I do enjoy this. I just don't think it's as life-changing as I thought it was originally. Do you know what I mean? Like, I thought this was the reason that my skin was nice, but I think my skin was just, like, good at that point. It was, like, during COVID. I was doing my skincare every morning, every night. I was not eating out very much. I wasn't drinking. I was literally just hanging out at home. I'd been working out and stuff, so I didn't have as much stress in life, but I did say it was this. And maybe it was at that point. But I don't know anymore, so. But I like it. I'm like making it sound like I don't like it, but I do like it. And then the last skincare thing I have is the Glow Recipe Avocado Ceramide Recovery Serum. And I really, really like this one. It made my skin feel really, really nice. But dang, this is expensive and it runs out so fast. So fast. I can't remember when I finished this, but I had bought it on the I think it was April when there was the VIB spring sale. I think it only took me a few months to get through this, if that, and that's without me being super consistent with my skincare. So that's the only reason I'm not repurchasing it, because I can't be repurchasing it like, let's say, every 3 months. I just don't have the money and the financial freedom to do that. But if I did, I would buy this one because I really, really like how it makes my skin feel. I've got 3 of the same things, my tried and true, 1 different shade. I've got 3 of the Maybelline Fit Me concealer, 2 in the 005 shade or 05, and 1 in the shade 10. This is my tried and true favorite concealer. Will repurchase for forever or for quite a long time, because I just think this is the best one underneath my eyes specifically, and I struggle finding a good concealer for underneath my eyes. Everything looks so cakey and dry, and this doesn't. So of course I already have my replacement. It's already pretty used, and I just have a couple concealers that I'm trying to work my way through. But even though I'm trying to do that, I still keep one of these on hand so I can have a concealer. I know that it will look good and on my skin, and I know my makeup will not be tragic because I'm using a bad concealer. So this is my favorite. I have a lip balm. I guess this isn't technically makeup. It's the BlueStacks Berry one. This is just my favorite one to use. Has SPF in it. Not much to say. Repurchase all the time. I have the Gimme Brow by Benefit. I don't know what color shade it's in because it's completely rubbed off. I don't really use this one anymore. I do have one more in my collection, but it just feels like it makes my brows a little too dark for what I like currently. So I won't repurchase this one. I mean, because I already have one, but also I just don't think this is how I like to do my brows anymore. I'd rather use a pencil. A mini of the MAC Fix Plus. This is always a good setting spray. Do I think it locks in my makeup? No, but I have a big one. I enjoy it enough to use it up. It's the one that I'm drawn towards out of all the setting sprays that I have currently or that I've had before. So there is that. I think it just refreshes the skin a good amount, but I just have this tiny one. We've got to count every empty. Everything that I use up, we're counting it. And then I have the Infallible Pro Glow, not concealer, foundation in 201. And I used that up, like scraping the edge. But I really, really like this one. I had this one for quite a while. And when I decided that I was going to start using my foundations, obviously. But I wanted to work my way through them. And I knew this one had a little bit less than other ones, so I wanted to work on this one first. And then I fell in love with this one, so it is my go-to foundation. And it didn't really work out. I ended up buying a replacement for this one because, like the concealers, I know that 99% of the time I like how my skin looks with this on. So when I need a good skin day or like a good makeup day, I will use this. So, but now I know I don't need the other foundations in my collection, so once I use them up, that'll be a go-to. And finally, the last thing in this Empties video is the Beauty Bakery Flour Better Not Bitter Flour which is the setting powder in Oat, which is their translucent color. I really like this. This is my favorite powder that I've ever used. Like I've mentioned a few times, I have dry skin, so I don't really love using powder, but I specifically want a powder underneath my eyes just to set my concealer so it lasts longer. So I really enjoyed this one, and I have attempted to buy this one again, but the shipping here is just as much or more than I'd be paying for the powder. So that's too much for shipping for me. And you can technically get Beauty Bakery on Shoppers Drug Mart website, but they're always sold out of this color, and I don't think I want any of the other colors. Disappointing, but if you have a good powder for dry skin, let me know down below. I tend to not like a lot of the ones that people say is good for dry skin, but I might as well try some out. So those are all my empties for the last while. Again, I don't remember when I filmed the last one, so it's been probably 5 months, let's ish say, which is quite a bit, but I was really on my grind of trying to use products up, and I also was wearing makeup like every day to work, so I will continue to collect my garbage and do an empties video for you. I usually do it like twice a year-ish if I'm doing good at finishing stuff, and hopefully I'll be the best at it this year because I really just am so in the mood to get rid of stuff, but I want to get my use out of it first. So that's what a lot of these were. I had a lot of minis and stuff like that that I could just use up, or stuff that I was already half used. So I'm glad I finished this much stuff, and I'm glad there's so many things in here that I really liked and have repurchased, or things that I already know that I'm not going to repurchase, and so I learned my lesson and I'm not going to waste my money on it again. So yeah, that's everything from me. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe and give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below if you've used any of these products and what you thought of them, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!